Hey everyone, so many games, so little time. My name's Kine.
My name's Joachim.
And we're going to give you a quick update, firstly, on our Kickstarters.
Yeah.
I'm back. Last week I wasn't here, as you may or may not have noticed. So let's jump right into it, I guess.
Yeah, sure. I think you have more to say about the Kickstarters because I already rambled a lot last week about the many things. So I'll give you one update, and then the other stuff might come back. And that is that I cut the first cut in the weekly updates. I cut Bardwood Grove because even though I liked Merchant's Cove, the theme of bards and running around making songs and music, in the end, if it had been a quiet Kickstarter month, I probably would have backed it. Actually, that's just wrong saying that. Like, if it's not good enough now, it shouldn't be good enough in a weak month. But honestly, I would have backed it then. But yeah, so now I cut it because there's so much other stuff, which I'm not going to get into now. You can always check last week if you want to go over that all again. But yeah, what about you?
Well, just add on Bardwood Grove. It looks like Merchant's Cove.
Yeah, it looks
more or less. Like you have the asymmetric abilities, but you're just a bard. So I feel like it might be along the same line.
That's definitely something I'm missing out on because if you have that, apparently one of it you can change as an extra merchant in Merchant's Cove.
Oh, bard?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So maybe I'll be able to buy it separately somehow or whatever. But I'm not going to die if I don't have it. I hope.
Alright, well, I guess to hop on from that, there's a game that I've been thinking of cutting. It ends November 11th. Steam Up, the dim sum game.
Yeah.
Like, I like the idea of it. There's like the dim sum, like the rotating kind of Lazy Susan, even though it's not Lazy Susan. You have to force it over. Well, not force it, but anyways. I like the idea, the concept.
I think there's a Lazy Susan you can order as a bonus, as like an add-on.
Oh, is there?
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm
that'd be
sure
cool.
you can. Yeah.
But like, I like the components, the artwork, not so much. Like in the cards, like with the zodiac animals, it looks okay, but it makes it look a bit more childish for me personally. But I like it. I feel like it'd be cool for to play it. It'd be cool for maybe like our students, let's say. Dim sum. I like dim sum.
But then how much money do you want to invest if it's for your students, right? I mean, if it's for your kids, it's something else.
Deluxified edition and all these gummy pieces, and like a game in and they're destroyed.
Well, I didn't tell you this, but last Friday, when I had the board game club with my students, I actually introduced them to Dice Throne. And it was kind of like, I was really torn. Like, do I really want the students to touch this even? You know, like one of my holy grail games is so nice and so beautiful. They haven't touched it yet. I just showed it to them because I want to do a tournament. So that'd be cool if it works out. But we'll see. But yeah, when it comes down to Steam, the stuff you're saying, I said last week basically because yeah. And I'm just checking now if any of these add-ons is actually the Lazy Susan. I seem to remember it is, but we can continue anyway.
We'll talk about like Dice Zone or like rolling dice. I tried rolling like a dice game with some of my students, and they were chucking these dice everywhere, throwing them up in the air. I'm just like, no, it's not yours. Don't break it. But it's a hit or miss sometimes.
I have the game Bubble Tea. I'll put up a picture so you can see it, and that comes with a shaker. And last year, I had several students in my board game group who weren't really interested in board games, and they literally threw the shaker to each other, 2 girls. And the second girl was very bad at catching, and it fell, and it broke. And
it broke.
Yeah, but I can still fix it with glue, but I still haven't fixed it though.
Okay.
I'm still so annoyed.
This is why we can't bring nice things in.
Yeah, some people don't deserve nice things, and I was wrong. I don't see a Lazy Susan as at all.
Okay.
Maybe it's just in my mind.
It's the one you have at home.
But they must have something to spin it, right?
Well, yeah, I don't know what the centerpiece is. I just saw them like kind of slide it around. So I'm not too sure.
I just need to have a Lazy Susan that's really well oiled so you can Anyways, yeah. For me, it's also on the edge.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it is a perfect game to bring out when you're playing with people who are not used to playing board games. Like I compared it to Chai last week. Mm-hmm. Like Chai, I can bring out with anyone, and they'll always be like, "Oh wow, this looks so pretty."
It is pretty, yeah.
And it's simple rules and everything. So I think this is in that ballpark as well. So you can have like first some Chai, and then some dim sum, and then finish with the dessert game. Whatever.
Some more chai.
Yeah.
But yeah, if anyone thinks that we should keep Steam up, let us know. Maybe tell us reasons why we shouldn't. We'll see.
Yeah, exactly. No, that's not. We're not aiming this towards my wife or your girlfriend. Okay, other people.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
That's for
All right. Continue.
All right. I guess my next game. It's also kind of on the fence now after being bombarded with so many updates. Was highly excited for it when it first came out. Senjutsu. Now, the core game looks fantastic. There have so many stretch goals like the new neoprene mats and the different layers that you can build upon. But just there's so many different add-ons right now where it's just like, show me the all-in, show me what that costs, because I don't know if I'm going to be able to pull out each of those different modules and get that to the board.
Show how big it ends up being, because there was, I forgot the name of the game from GameFile, an RPG. It had like 7 or 8 boxes. I mean, even if you don't live in Hong Kong and you live in a country where you have more space in your house, 8 boxes for a game, and they have so many updates. Will they have this one big box, or will it be like Fractal that you have one box and then another box because the big box is not big enough for both boxes, which is already annoying.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
A lot of shelf real estate that'll take up. We'll see. I'm still excited for it. I need to probably go through the updates and see exactly what they're about. But so far, I'm still backing it. So that'll end on the 12th.
Yeah. In the meantime, I'm looking for that one game that has 17,000 boxes. So yeah.
Okay.
Please continue.
All right. So my next one recently came out. Came out November 2nd. Monster Apocalypse by Mythic Games. I just love the idea. It reminds me of King of Tokyo to an extent.
Yeah. Sure.
But just you have the whole map, the whole city. You're breaking buildings, throwing your units, I guess you call them, or your own
minions,
yeah, into other buildings, or body slamming all the different characters.
But that's what I was wondering. Like in the video, you can see the building breaks into tiny little pieces and everything, but I'm sure it's not tiny little pieces, just like 2 pieces. Or I didn't really check it.
So yeah, like when you destroy the building, what happens, I think, is you replace where that building was to like rubble or something that's on fire. And then
because the video is really funny, it breaks into so many. Imagine if that's actually the case. Okay, let's play again.
Stack it up.
Don't push the table. So yeah, that's yeah.
But yeah, it just came out. But I really want to see what the other let's say factions or the characters are, because in the trailer it shows like King Kong or giant gorillas, and those aren't in the core or the expansion. So I really want to see how those look and how those play. But I like the idea.
How many boxes?
So far 2. So far 2. I don't know if the expansion will fit in the main box, but I hope so.
I am not interested because I already have a GKR, so Giant Killer Robots. That's already, it's in the name, it's already giant. It also has buildings and everything. I don't think you destroy the buildings, but it also has plastic buildings and all that kind of stuff. And I have a Super Fantasy Brawl with Season 2 also coming. Well, I don't know how soon.
I want to
yeah, I still haven't played it either. But yeah, so I already have those 2. I used to also have Volt, which I still have actually, and I'm trying to sell. So I have 2
main.
okay,
like the programming.
Yeah, but then compared to the other 2 are like
prettier.
So yeah, so I don't really need another one.
No.
And I have King of Tokyo as well, so yeah, I'm passing on this one for sure. Yeah. Unless, of course, the FOMO gets too much. But I'm feeling pretty good about this one. It's not going to happen.
But yeah, so that's the latest one that I've backed. Monster Apocalypse.
I found it.
Found it?
Chronicles of Drunagor. Age of Darkness Apocalypse. Because I really like that game. I thought, wow, this looks so awesome, and it's really expensive though. But I thought, you know what? Maybe it's worth it, right? And I started looking into it, and I started looking into the All-In Apocalypse bundle for $270. But it is so many boxes. I'll put a big picture up so you can see. And I was like, I can't put that. Why?
Yeah.
They even have like the 4 Riders of the Apocalypse, right? And they each have their own box. I'm like, I mean, I like minis, but it's getting too much.
Would it be more than Tainted Grail?
Yeah.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah, for sure. I think so. Although Tainted Grail also had a bunch of boxes, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Fat stack.
Yeah. Okay, now I'm doubting if it would be even more, but yeah, all in Age of Darkness is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 boxes. 10 actually. You add this one too, but I don't know how well, if some of them fit together or not.
Yeah, that's true.
All right. Anyway, I have to stop looking at my phone the whole time. Anything else?
I guess one that we could talk about together.
Ugh.
Yeah, this is a big disappointment.
Marvel Dice Throne.
Yes.
Yeah. So we were so happy about it, and now they don't ship to Hong Kong.
Nope.
They ship to every country around us, but not to Hong Kong.
Yeah.
And why? We don't know. We asked in the comments. They didn't say. So there are ways around it. You know, you can ship to China and then have someone in China ship it to Hong Kong, and then you get it anyway. That is true. But it's just really annoying.
It makes it more difficult. Like.
Yeah, of course. And it's an extra step you have to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just sucks. And we can actually buy it through retailers here, but the shipping is like, why so much, you know? So probably because I have to do it through the States and everything. So it's actually really personal. Like if you don't live in Hong Kong, you don't care, right? We're very happy for you.
But yeah, this was heartbreaking. Like as soon as you sent that message, it was like, nah.
Yeah,
you gotta be kidding.
They showed me screenshots like, look, it's been asked. I said, no, I'm gonna ask it myself. And then the guy Paul answered that, no, we can't. And then you asked why.
Yeah.
No answer. Other people asked why. No answer.
But yeah, thank you for the guys at Roxley Games for responding so quickly. But there's probably some reason why you can't tell us as of yet or disclose it to us. But
well,
we really want to know.
We've heard some people think it's because of IP, you know, that it can't be sold here, but then Simon sold Marvel United here. But maybe it's because Simon has the rights to sell it here, that they can't sell it. Who knows?
That's true.
That could be that, you know, that it's
100 different things, I feel.
It'd be funny if Simon can sell it in Hong Kong, but nowhere else in the world. That's not true, I know. But yeah, that was very annoying.
Fun fact, though, I've noticed that all of the heroes for Marvel Dice Throne, they are the characters, or they are blah 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 blah. They have.
I agree.
They have upcoming movies or movies that are upcoming.
Maybe that's also why they're doing all that.
Right.
Because in there were people in the comments asking like what is your thought process, and it's probably because who is popular right now, and they say that played a part but was not decisive. And we all know it's Disney, right?
Yeah.
Disney just basically lays down the law.
Yeah.
They're not known for negotiating or whatever. So the mouse is mighty. Yeah. Anything else you want to say about Marvel?
Well, now that it's, I don't know, not shipping to Hong Kong, I want to say something about the art. I was expecting it to be a lot more in line with the original art style.
Yeah.
Or even more comic book-like.
Right.
I don't know how I feel about things. Actually.
Well, at least it's not Skyrim.
That is the next game that I wanted to talk about.
Oh, what a nice segue.
Yeah, nice segue there.
Yes.
Skyrim. I am currently not backing it. I don't know if you are.
Oh, I am, because of the art. The art is the only reason why I'm backing it. I love it. No, I'm
the
not
art
backing
is to be desired, I feel.
Well, they did say that, because someone said in the comments, like, if you're going to use screenshots, please use screenshots of the most recent version of the game, the highly edited, improved graphics. Don't use the 2011 ones. Then they said, yeah, we're working on it, so we're going to reveal it soon. But even then, I mean...
Like, as an IP, like, I feel like you'd have more things a bit developed.
And maybe and there's no reason for them to put even more emphasis on the game because it's been out for like 11 years now. Yeah. It's not like, oh, we need more sales. Yeah. So, like, I'll give you an example. With Marvel Legendary, the card game, you have so many expansions, and then one small expansion is, I think it's called 3D. It all has pictures of the movies instead of comic book art.
Oh,
It is the most hated expansion in that
what?
that
That's just
line.
lazy.
Yeah, because it also just completely detracts from you want to immerse yourself in a new world, right? And not have something that refers to the real world that you're used to. So, I mean, I watched some videos and I read some stuff about Skyrim. And I mean, it sounds nice, but it also doesn't sound very groundbreaking.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I mean,
Like looking at the miniature renders too, like I feel like they could use a bit more of a quality.
I feel like there's a lot of games
Kind of
these days with IPs that they come out, and it's just like it's not impressive enough, you know. I mean, even like the Blood Bowl one, I was really excited for that one, for the idea, but then all the miniatures were extremely similar looking. It's like, you know, I don't know. I think some companies didn't get the memo that the level is much higher now. This would have been great, like 5 years ago, maybe on Kickstarter. People would be blown away, but these days,
we're just too spoiled. We just have all these pretty components and all these pretty games at cheaper prices.
Yeah, it doesn't tickle my FOMO. My FOMO remains untickled.
Also, looking at like the gameplay a little bit, like it looks more in line of what I wanted The Witcher to be.
Yeah, going around having adventures and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because I read someone, because Board Game Co made a video, right, and then someone in his comments said, "Would you prefer this one or The Witcher?" And he always says The Witcher. Now, definitely looks would be The Witcher. Basically, you need to have the looks of The Witcher with the gameplay of Skyrim. But I also read in the Skyrim comments that Chip Theory Games from Too Many Bones, they are going to reveal a Skyrim-like game in the coming months. Yeah. So probably with chips, though.
Yeah. They gave like a teaser picture of just the logo.
Yeah, so that's something to look forward to as well. Can that be a segue into Too Many Bones?
Yeah.
Whoa, we're on fire.
We're rolling.
Yeah. The next segue is going home. Oh, crap. So I've been on the fence with Too Many Bones because I have the trove chest, but it's always so expensive. But it's flat rate shipping, so I'm leaning more and more towards just going. I'm just gonna do it. Yeah, bigger and better.
You're gonna do that.
I'm not gonna do everything. Like they have like the giant playmat, but I think the giant playmat, even though it looks nice, I mostly play solo. I don't need to have space for 4 players, so I'm skipping that, for example.
That's fair.
And the promos, I'm also skipping that because they don't have real value. And I mean, I guess if I play during Christmas, I can use some of them or whatever, but I never really liked promos like that. Even in video games, never cared for it, so I don't care about that. So those stuff I cut. But yeah, the books look really nice. But I mean, the price might be a little bit over $400. So that's one of the reasons Bardwood Grove got cut, and others might follow. Because, you know, I'm not made of money. My wife would agree. All right, yeah. So that's all I want to say about Too Many Bones, basically. And they have a big reveal at 3 million apparently.
Oh.
But they're not there yet at the moment. Speaking, they are.
Any ideas what it could be? Like a new character or new tyrants?
Well, that wouldn't be very
big. Yeah.
There are 2,700,000 with 2 days left. 2.7 million. I think they'll be able to get it. For example, if I do my pledge, it'll help. But
it's gonna throw it over that threshold.
Yes, I'm gonna pledge $300,000. No, I think it should be something crazy, probably, right? But then there's not a lot of room left in the trove chest. So I don't know. I really don't know. Maybe gold crusted chips.
Metal dice.
Metal dice, maybe. Yeah. I don't know. No, I have no idea. I really couldn't say. And I think that's a good thing. I don't think it's just going to be more tyrants or more characters because it'd just be like, oh, okay, cool. But unless it's like a really awesome character that no one saw coming. Could be like a Street Masters thing that suddenly all the baddies become playable, but that's a lot of maths, so that's not going to happen. Anyway, yeah, I think that's all for Too Many Bones from my side.
All right.
Are you still thinking of pledging for the base game or not?
I was. But I don't know. After looking at it a few more times, I just don't know. Like I hear great things about it, but I don't know if I'll I haven't played it, but I don't know if I like the chips going around.
Yeah. So basically, we should play it. The downside is when you have the trove chests, I'm not going to transport that, so I can only play at home.
That's true.
So a little piece of advice: if you're going to get it, keep the box around. So if you want to go out and play with someone else, you can just load it up into the box and then,
Unless you get that backpack that we were looking at on
No.
Kickstarter.
No, even then, no. I moved only 500 meters to a different apartment. I had to go down the steps, walk 500 meters up the stairs, and then put it down. My arms were on fire. Okay, I don't have a lot of muscles, I know, but it's super heavy and it's not even full. Mine is 2/3 full. So if it's completely full, it's really heavy.
You're not gonna bring that with you.
You're not, and it's also not supposed to be moved around a lot.
Well, couldn't you just bring the player mats and then the dice?
Yeah, of course. But that's why I'm saying keep the box.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, you have any other chaos stuff? Game-found stuff?
Chaos stuff.
Game-found stuff?
Chaos Order is up there, but maybe we won't talk about that. I'd really like some feedback on Lords of Ragnarok. I'm still on the fence of that. Whether or not I should or should not.
Well, I haven't played it.
I know, but maybe people watching have.
Yeah, of course.
But yeah, that's the only other thing I wanted to mention.
Yeah,
That's
okay.
it.
That's it for me too.
Yeah.
The only thing I still want to mention is three more things. First of all, I had a Kickstarter delivered this week, which is Valeria Card Kingdom's Darksworn, plus the bigger box and the tracking resources. I made an unboxing. Go and check it because it has a big surprise. Yeah. Not more. I'm not going to say anything more about that. And then videos released. We have a playthrough of Ayla and Something Shiny, Chapter 0. Euthia, the Elemental Pack unboxing. Brass Birmingham unboxing. Tiny Ninjas unboxing. And the boxing Darksworn that I just said. And also the Euthia playthrough that I kind of messed up, but you can still see how it works for 80% of the time. And there's another playthrough coming from Euthia where I think I made no mistakes. Well, it might be a bit too much of a claim, but it should be a lot better anyway. And last thing that I want to say is the upcoming videos is an unboxing of Reef, Mountain Goats, Under Falling Skies, Shifting Stones, and the Euthia playthrough I just mentioned. Do you have any unboxing upcoming videos?
Well, I do have an unboxing. Still have to put it together. Recently got The Loop, so that should be out as well. And I still need to work on the Mantis Falls, how to play, or kind of game overview as well.
And
Lost Ruins of Arnak.
And also an upcoming video. After this, we'll be playing Radlands. Hopefully we'll play it twice, and then you can see both of those sessions. Alright? Okay, that's it for this weekly update number 3. Thank you very much for watching. My name is Joachim.
We're going to say was?
Yes, I know.
Maybe his name was Joachim. My name was Kine.
Next time I'll be somebody else. And so many games, so little time. Thank you for watching. See you next time.
See you guys.
Bye-bye.